Hello my dear lovely students. Today I am discussing Plant Kingdom, Class 11, Chapter number 3, NCERT Questions and Answers, Part 3. In this video I am discussing few short answer type questions, and in my previous video I was already shared few short answer type questions. So please check it out. Welcome back once again in your biology class. This is Nowsin and you are watching your most favorite channel, Educational Support. So my dear lovely students, are you ready to crack your board exam? So let's get started. Question number 4 is, how far does Selaginella, one of the few living members of lycopodiales, pteridophytes, fall short of seed habits? So Selaginella produce two kinds of spores, like macrospores and microspores. You know that. The megaspores and microspores germinate and give rise to female and male gametophytes respectively. But Selaginella falls short of seed habit due to lack of integument around the megasporangia. Retention and germination of megaspore within megasporangium. Development of embryo sac within the sporangia, modification of distal end of megasporangium to capture pollen grains and pollination, and temporary suspension of growth of embryo. Question number 5 is, each plant or group of plants has some phylogenetic significance in relation to evolution. Cycas, one of the few living members of gymnosperms, is called as the relic of past. Can you establish a phylogenetic relationship of Cycas with any other group of plants that justifies the above statement? So Cycas, you know, one of the few living members of gymnosperm is called as the relic of past because it so many characteristics which are very similar to pteridophytes, like slow growth, shedding of seed when the embryo is still immature, little secondary growth, leaf-like megasporophyte, flagellate sperms even when pollen tube is present, persistent leaf bases, arrangement of microsporangia is well-defined archegonia, so etc. Question number 6 is, the heterosporous pteridophytes show certain characteristics which are precursors to the seed habit in gymnosperms. Explain. So in majority of the pteridophytes of the spores are of similar kinds, you know that. Such plants are called homosporous. So genera like Selaginella, Salvinia, which produces two kinds of spores, macro and microspores, are known as heterosporous. The megaspores and microspores germinate and give rise to female and male gametophyte respectively. The female gametophyte in these plants are retained on the parent sporophyte for variable periods. So the development of the zygotes into young embryos take place within the female gametophyte, and this event is precursor to the seed habit, considered as an important step in evolution. Question number 7 is, comment on the life cycle and nature of a fern prothallus. So the diploid sporophyte is represented by a dominant, independent, sporophytic, photosynthetic, vascular plant body. So it alternates with multicellular and sporophytic or autotrophic independent but short-lived haploid gametophyte, so called prothallus. Such a pattern is known as haplodiplontic life cycle. So all pteridophytes exhibit this pattern, and these gametophytes require cool, damp, shady places to grow. Because of this specific restricted requirement and the need of water for fertilization. The spread of living pteridophytes is limited and restricted to narrow geographical regions. The gametophytes, that means prothallus, bear male and female sex organs called antheridia and archegonia respectively. So water is required to transfer of antherozoites, the male gametes released from the antheridia to the mouth of the archegonium. Fusion of male gamete with the egg present in the archegonium resulting in the formation of zygote. Question number 8 is, how are the male and female gametophytes of pteridophytes and gymnosperms different from each other? So in male gametophytes of pteridophytes, flagellate male gametes are present. Water is essential for fertilization. Archegonia with neck canal cells are present. But in male gametophyte of gymnosperms, flagellated male gametes are absent. Water is not essential. Neck canal cells are absent. Question number 9 is, in which plant will you look for mycorrhiza and coralloid roots? Also explain what this term means. So, roots in some genera have fungal association in the form of mycorrhiza, while in some other small specialized roots called coralloid roots are associated with nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria. So mycos means fungus and rhiz means roots. So mycorrhiza, which is basically a fungus root and is a mutually beneficial relationship between that of plant root and a fungus. In most cases, the fungus grows within the roots of the plants and helps the plant to absorb water and nutrients, and in return the plant provides the fungus with food. For example, pinus. In some cases, the fungus could be harmful to the plants, and coralloid roots, these roots are associated with nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria. In coralloid roots, the nodules are formed in large numbers and in the roots, giving them coralloid appearance. For example, suckers and plants of leguminaceae. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell and turn on the notification. So tata, bye bye, see you in the next video.